In Affinity Photo, when you open a document, it's probably going to be in RGB or CMYK colour mode, but you can convert it to lab and you can create some amazing colour designs using that. So let's just go and do that now. Just go over here, document, and convert format. That's all you need to do to convert it into lab. Once you're there, go here and lab. I'm going to go with lab 60, and you'll notice you've got a profile there, and click convert. Doesn't look much has changed, but what you can now do is you can go to certain filters and create some amazing color effects. Let's go here to filters and down to colors and procedural texture. Now I've done lots of videos on this procedural texture, but with this it creates some truly odd color effects. Now here you'll notice you've got no presets whatsoever. For some weird reason they didn't add any, but what you can do, you can add an equation. All you need to do is go through here, plus. So just click that, straight away it gives you the L value, and you can set it to L equals L. That's as simple as that, and it's back to the same state. Well, what you can then do is you can go here and you can add plus again. Now initially it's set to 0. The thing about this filter, the values basically are just 1, 2, etc. So here you've got L. Here you can set it to 0, but you can also set it exactly same as before to LA. And now once you've done that, you can go here and you can go for LB, and it's back to exactly as the original image. Well, you can manipulate these now. What you can do, you can go here and decide, well, instead of L I can go divided by 10, and then you get this very dark, still very unusual color effect very quickly. Of course you could go something different. You don't have to go with that, maybe go for 5. Less so. Also you can go L minus, and you can use other settings in that. So L minus and then LA, and you get this sort of effect, very intense color change. But also you can go up here and you can say use numbers as well. So 1 minus L minus, to get that sort of a negative effect. But it really does create this truly odd glowing effect in Affinity Photo. And you can also of course use exactly the same approach here. 1 minus LA. Now obviously less there than before, minus LB, to get a lovely negative blue effect kicking in there. And of course you can modify these as well. So divided by 10 again, sometimes you get this lovely subtle effect like that, a very garish pink that comes out. But also you can go LA times 4, say, and create a green effect, and so on. There's loads of variations you can do. Let's just reduce that, put that back to LA again, and LB, and just concentrate on the top one. And you can see then maybe divided by 5 or divided by 10, and you can see lots of variations just from that. Maybe use LB instead. Less so, very subtle. You can see you can also go here L times 10 and basically blast out the image. Again, you could always go with 1 minus, and you're going to get obviously a darker effect there. So you can see lots of different color effects can be created from this. So L divided by 4, let's just go with something like that. Of course, once you've got it, you can then apply it. So click apply and you get that. Now, of course, what you can also do is you can always go to layer and you can fade the procedural texture. So you can also use some blending as well. So fade procedural texture, and then you get this panel up here, and you can just go here, change the fade, go backwards and forwards. Here, maybe go with darken, color burn, darker color, and so on. You can just run through these, maybe go with vivid light. I think that creates a very intense colourful change and click apply. Hope you found this of interest, and I hope you explore this feature. I think this is a feature of Affinity Photo that's really quite interesting. I think amazing set of designs can be created very easily with anything. A like or dislike, always appreciated. Bye.